Hello. In this video, I want to look at question 3 for review exam 4. Find the cost function described below. Now, specifically, it just wants the cost function. The marginal cost is c prime of x equals 12x minus 2, and fixed costs are $6. Now, the nice thing about this, to find the cost function, c of x, that's the antiderivative of the marginal cost function, aka c prime of x. Well, in this case, c prime of x is 12x minus 2. So the antiderivative here, add 1 to the exponent, divide by 2, so it gives us 6x squared minus, and then throw on an x, 2x, plus some constant. I don't like the fact that I'd have to use c with another c, but I'm going to call that c1, just to differentiate it between this and the actual cost function. So this is our cost function, but we don't know that constant there. But the constant can come from this right here. Fixed costs are $6. Now, what that's telling me is that c of 0 is equal to 6. But what is c of 0? Well, c of 0, if I plug in 0 for all the x's there, it gives me 0 minus 0 plus c1, and that has to be 6. And notice that c1 then is 6. So the overall cost function is 6x squared minus 2x plus c1. And there you go. That's A. B is very similar. The marginal cost is c prime of x equals 0.06 e to the negative 0.02. And there should be an x there, actually. Let's go check and make sure. Yeah, there most definitely needs to be an x there. That is a typo. So there we go. And fixed costs are $5 here. So c of x here is the integral of c prime of x here. Now, c prime of x is, again, 0.06 e to the 0.02 x dx. So this is going to be 0.06 e to the negative, e to the 0.02 x. And then don't forget to divide by the derivative of the exponent. So that's going to be divided by 0.02 there, plus a constant. I'm going to call that c1 again. Now, 0.06 divided by 0.02 is just 3. So that's equal to 3 e to the 0.02 x plus c1. And again, that's the cost function, except we don't know that constant. But again, the constant can come from the fixed costs are being $5. So c of 0 equals 5. Now, if I plug in 0 for the x's here, that's going to give me 3 times e to the 0.02 times 0 plus c1, and all that's going to equal 5. Now, e to the 0 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. So 5 equals 3 plus c1. Subtract the 3, so c1 has to be 2. So the overall cost function here is 3 e to the 0.02 x plus 2. And there you go. That is letter B. Letter C is the marginal cost is c prime of x equals x to the 1/3 plus 9, and the cost for 27 units is $395. Again, the marginal cost is going to tell me the cost function, mostly. So we have the integral of the cost function x to the 1/3 power plus 9 dx. So the overall cost, then, we add 1 to the exponent, making that 4/3. And then the reciprocal out front, which is 3/4 plus 9x plus a c1 here. Good. And now we need to figure out C1. To do that, we look at the cost for 27 units is $395. What that's telling me is that C of 27 has to be 395. So if that's the case, plugging in 27 into this, that means that 3/4 times 27 to the 4/3 power plus 9 times 27 plus C1 has to be 395. I'm not going to be able to do this in my head, so I'm going to go ahead and just go to the calculator here. So in the calculator, we'll type in 3/4 times 27 to the 4/3 power plus 9 times 27. And then there you go, 303.75. I'm actually going to keep it as a decimal because we're talking about money here. So 303.75. So 395 equals 303 what was it, 75 plus C1. Subtract the 303.75 from both sides. What does that give us? 91.25. So C1 equals 91.25. So the overall cost function here is 3/4 x to the 4/3 power plus 9x plus 91.25. And there you go. That is the overall cost function for letter C. And here is all of question 3. All right, so that is question 3 for the review for exam 4. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. And in the next video, I will continue on to question 4. Have fun.